Martin Bennett in the 99B out of Ankeny. Josh Happy Gilman in the 83S. And Nick Roberts, Kid Roberts in the 23 junior out of Des Moines. Get it pulled together 2 by 2, side by side. Modified qualifier number 1. If you wasn't here last night, you missed a good one. Here we go. Off a turn 4. Green light, green flag. A little Murdy, Dallin Murdy getting out on top, showing the way. In second, Todd Zilla, Todd Shoot. Bash runs third. Happy up into fourth. Josh Happy Gilman running in that 4th position. Now, Shoot, gonna put a little pressure on Dallin Murdy. Murdy showing the way. Dallin Murdy hanging tough out front the 99X machine. Out on the point now, Shoot shows the nose up beside him. You've got a battle. Wheel to wheel, door to door, Murdy to the outside, Shoot to the inside. Todd Shoot now clears. You've got a new race leader down the backside. Shoot showing the way. Murdy second. Bash third. Bennett fourth. Gilman fifth. 6th Roberts. 7th Rudolph. Clicking them off in a hurry. It's Todd Zilla. Todd Shoot. Coming to the white linen this time by white flag. 1 to go for Todd Shoot. Dallin Murdy second. 3rd, Scott Bash. Martin Bennett, the veteran, in 4th. Checkers for Todd Shoot. Dallin Murdy second. Scott Bash 3rd. Martin Bennett 4th. Josh Happy Gilman in 5th. Roberts 6th and Rudolph 7th. But picking up the win out of Norwalk, they call him Todd Zilla. Give it up for Todd Shoot. They'll pull it together 2 by 2. Tanner Black out of Otis, Kansas, the 44T. Jeff James out of Stanton, the 71. Jonathan Logue out of Logansport, the 69 junior. Last night's feature winner, Kelly Shryock out of Fertile. Kelsey Foley out of Tucson, Arizona, 44K, and the 7 out of Fremont, Nebraska, Mike Lindberry. Here we go. Modified Heat 2. '71 of James getting out on top. Black in second. Shryock in third. Jonathan Logue now up to take over third. It's James, your race leader in the 71. James showing the way. Tanner Black out of Otis, Kansas, runs second. Jonathan Logue in third. Shryock 4th. Out on the point, it is James, your race leader in car 71. Out on the point, clicking them off. It's James in second. Tanner Black. Jonathan Logue in third, 4th. Shryock. Flying green, high in the air, 2 to go. White flag, 1 to go for Jeff James. Off at turn 4, the 71, Jeff James picking up the win. Black second, Luke third, Shryock fourth. Fifth, Lindberry. Sixth, Foley. But picking up the win. Give it up for the 71 of Jeff James. On the pole be the 72, Mike Lindberry. And the 5 of Todd Zilla. Todd Shoot. Can he make it 2 in a row? Won it last year. Row number 2, Kelly Shryock. Picked up the win last night. And he starts inside to his outside, Josh Happy Gilman. Row number 3, Jeff James in the 71, Jonathan Logan the 69 junior. Row 4, Dowland Murdy and Martin Bennett. Row number 5, Tanner Black and Scott Bash. Row 6, Kid Roberts and Kelsey Foley and Chase Rudolph. Also, half price food at the concession stand while supplies last. Half price at the concession stand. Head on down. Head on down. Get what's left. Now this will be our final feature for the Whole Hog. How about our race fans up on your feet? Salute these drivers. If you missed it last night, they put on a show. Shryock, Shoot, and Gilman. Who's it gonna be? Wave at them. They'll be waving back at you. Your IMCA Modified main event. Todd Shoot picked it up last year. Can he make it 2 years in a row? In the Whole Hog 50, Kelly Shryock. Can he make it back to back? Picked it up last night. Here we go, Modified Madness coming at you. Firing off down into turns 1 and 2. It is the 5 of Todd Zilla. Todd Shoot getting out on top, showing the way. Shoot, your race leader. Lindberry in second. Gilman and Shryock side by side for that 3rd position. 22 laps working on lap number 2. 2 down, 20 to go. Josh Happy Gilman up into that 3rd spot. Now drifts a little wide, bangs her off the berm on the backstretch. Trying to hustle it. Here's Todd Shoot, Lindberry. Lindberry running in that 2nd spot in that 72 machine out of the state of Nebraska. Jeff James, look at him, up into 3rd in car 71. Todd Zilla, Todd Shoot, your race leader. Good 3-car battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Gilman on the high side hustle. James and Shryock down at the bottom. Todd Shoot now opens up a 1.38 second advantage over Mike Lindberry. Shoot showing the way. Todd Zilla, Todd Shoot now 2 and a almost 2 1/4 second advantage on the 5. Todd Shoot now opens up 2 5/8, 2.638. Now up to 3.232 advantage over Lindberry. Todd Shoot taking him to the woodshed tonight. Todd Zilla, Todd Shoot. He's got a fast hot rod. Almost a 4-second advantage on that last lap. We'll have to see this time by. 4.5 second advantage. Todd Shute over Lindberry. Shute on cruise control. Lindberry second, James third, Shryock fourth, Black in fifth, Roberts sixth. Five-second advantage. Todd Shute over Lindberry. He is driving away from him. 6-second advantage. We'll have to see what it pops up this time. Todd Shute working past Martin Bennett. 6.5 second advantage. Todd Shute. Open it up even further. Lindberry in second. Third, James. Fourth, Shryock. This time by 7 laps remain. 15 down, 7 to go. Toddzilla unleashed tonight. Lindberry runs second. Third, James. Gonna be a 7 3/4 of a second advantage, making it look easy. Todd Shute. Now Tanner Black in. Josh Happy Gilman. Flicking them off. Todd Shute in that car number 5. 3 laps remain for Toddzilla. Todd Shute. Flying green high in the air, 2 to go for Todd Shute out of Norwalk. Running second, it is Lindberry. Third, James. Fourth, Shryock. Fifth, Black. White flag, 1 to go for Todd Shute. Lindberry in that second spot. Over turn 4, checkers, 2 years in a row for Todd Shute. Second, we'll go to Mike Lindberry in the 72. James in third, Shryock fourth, and Black in fifth. Well, race fans, on behalf of Mike Van Genderen, Van Eaton Pork, we do thank you for coming out for the Whole Hog 52nd anniversary. Reminder, speed is for the Speedway, not for the highway. Have a safe and enjoyable drive home. Everybody get home, get ready to go to work tomorrow. Do want to thank you. Have a safe rest of your Memorial Day.
2 years in a row.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank this crowd for toughing it out, and Mike did the best he could with the track, and it's just these winds are atrocious, and weather's coming. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and we got to start on the front, and I seen somebody poke their nose under me earlier, and I was like, I bet it's latching up on the bottom, so I got my tail down there and just tried to stay straight. So,
well, we're about 3/4 a lap ahead of the field. It wasn't quite the show of last night, and I do want to thank you again for that show, and Kelly and Happy put on with you. But tonight, just anything different from last night you did?
We changed like maybe 1 or 2 very minor things, and I was hoping the racetrack could be, a little bit more like last night, but I understand that there's a lot of racing on this thing today, and it was very, sun and the wind and all that, and these guys do a heck of a job week in, week out getting this thing pretty racy, and I understand that sometimes it gets follow the leader, but they did the best they could.
Quick thank yous.
That guy right there. He's the man. That's Troy. Troy takes care of all of our social media, and he does all my tires for me, and he's there every hour, every second that I am, and I wouldn't be here without him. John and Luke from Vinyl Cup is here tonight. Danny Fuller, CPD Shocks. He's like family to me. And all these guys are really, and Lethal Chassis, David Stremme. I was half tempted to sell this car after we haven't had a very good start to the year, and maybe I should threaten to sell it more often.
Well, congratulations again. Let's give it up one more time for Todd Shute.